Australia is the largest island in the world and also the smallest continent. Today, it is the sixth largest country in the world by area and has the lowest population density in the world. It is slightly smaller than America. While America's population is approximately 340 million, Australia's population is only around 25 million, which is quite surprising. Australian Aborigines are the indigenous people with the oldest surviving culture. It is estimated that about 75,000 years ago, Aborigines left Africa and have been in Australia for over 40,000 years. However, today, the total population of Aborigines, which is only 400,000 people, has suffered genocides over centuries. Australians have the highest proportion of immigrants among residents of a developed country. More than 25% of them were born in another country. In Australia, there are people from nearly 200 countries, including indigenous and migrant populations. Additionally, more than 300 languages and dialects are spoken, with 45 being indigenous languages. While English is the most common language, it is followed by Italian and Greek. In Australia, where there are around 10,000 beaches, if one were to swim at a different beach every day, it would take 27 years to see all of Australia's beaches. Australia boasts a frightening yet fascinating biodiversity, with giant spiders, crocodiles, and snakes found nowhere else in the world. There are more kangaroos than people in Australia. Kangaroos roam the streets freely and have numerous protected areas. Walking the streets of Australia is like going on a safari. In 1967, a unique event occurred in Australia. At that time, Prime Minister Holt, while swimming near Cheviot Beach in Portsea on December 17, 1967, disappeared suddenly. His body was never found. In January 1968, in a joint statement by the Australian Federal and State Police, it was noted that Harold Holt's body had not been found. The only tribute made in memory of the Prime Minister was to name a swimming pool after him. Australia has succeeded in becoming one of the world leaders in education. The country has a total of 38 state universities, with 15 of them ranked among the top 200 in the world. This is quite an impressive achievement. Additionally, the language of instruction is English. Australia stands out not only in education but also in literacy. The number of newspapers read per person is significantly higher than in other countries. Australia is one of the world's top 20 economies. The country has a free market economy, residents have a high per capita income, and the poverty rate is low. The minimum wage may vary, but it is generally at least 20 Australian dollars per hour, which is quite high compared to other countries. Much of Australia's population is made up of immigrants and refugees. Moving to Australia is a big dream for many people.